A fourth day of jury deliberations in the John Wiley Price, Daphne Fain public corruption tax fraud case has ended, and still no verdict. Fox 4 Sean Rabb outside the federal building where, Sean, you've been on verdict watch for a while. Tell us about it.
Yeah, Heather, 3 full days and a half day, about 28 hours of deliberations, no verdict yet. This jury taking serious the task of finding guilt or innocence in this case. Now, Commissioner Price and co-defendant Daphne Fain entered the federal building together today. Photographers getting a quick smile from Price after calling out, "Happy birthday." Today is Mr. Price's 67th birthday. Last Friday, the government filed a motion with U.S. Judge Barbara Lynn trying to show her why she should not toss out 5 mail fraud counts post-verdict, as she has said she's thinking about doing.
So the judge was presented with the motion that it's enough that Neely mailed payments through the mail that benefited Commissioner Price, and their argument is that's sufficient for mail fraud. It's a really interesting legal question whether her doing something she was obligated to do contractually can be part of a conspiracy this way, and that's what the judge has to decide.
Now, the judge has said she's almost certain, not 100%, but almost certain she was going to dismiss those 5 mail fraud counts, whether Mr. Price found guilty or innocent of the big charge, that is the conspiracy to commit bribery. Right now, he's not guilty of anything. The jury is still out. They start back tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Heather?
We are through the 4th day of deliberations, and the jury is still out in the John Wiley Price corruption case. Fox 4 Sean Rabb live at the federal building with the latest. Sean.
Yes, Steve, good evening to you. Now, about 28 hours total of deliberation over 3.5, 4 days. And, you know, this jury, they're just not there yet when it comes to guilt or innocence in this case for Dallas County Commissioner John Wiley Price. Now, this morning, Price and the co-defendant, Daphne Fain, his longtime assistant, entered the federal building together on the 67th birthday of Price. But there would be no present, good or bad, for the commissioner from these jurors. Trial attorney Chrysta Castañeda says we're not there yet, but she says a hung jury would be a victory of sorts for the defense, but it is not the kind of verdict that the government wants, Steve.
If you've spent this much time and this much money preparing this case, you better be in it to win it. And if you're not, then that signifies something in and of itself.
Well, the only signals that we've seen so far has been the defense team coming and going, waiting expectantly for guilt or innocence to be rendered by this jury. Steve, so I think we're past the window now that there would be a quote-unquote fast verdict. I think now we get into the day 5, 6, 7, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, legitimate window for a verdict. It's speculation, but if we get to Friday, this jury could be conflicted.
Okay. Sean Rabb, yeah, and we're in the window now where you don't, they're out and you don't know if that benefits the prosecution or the defense. They're just still in it and trying to get through it. Sean Rabb?
Yeah, because there's so many counts and they have to go through each one.
Excellent work. Thank you very much.